Okay, you've had a go at using this little collection of tools. You've been using Notepad++ to do your design of your HTML and your style sheets. You've been using a browser like Google or Chrome or Firefox or Internet Explorer to have a look at your actual pages as you've been developing them. Been using the File Explorer to actually keep abreast of the of your directory structure and files and so forth. And you've been using some sort of FTP client to zip this stuff up and send it up to your website. You might have been using FileZilla if you're at home, or if you're at school, you might have been using an online FTP client. But basically, the interesting thing about all these tools, you wrap them all together, and they have an interesting feature which is FREE. They are all free. So let's have a look at another bit of software. There's one that quite a few of you may have come across. It's Dreamweaver. I've shrunk this window down so you see what's going on here. Let's have a little compare and contrast between the two. Well, first of all, they've got some tabs up here, which is nice. You can actually tab between your various pages as you're having a look. Well, that's what we can do with Notepad as well. We can tab between the two. They've got a File Explorer down here, which is also nice as well. It gives us the exact file endings here. Remember, Microsoft products tend not to do that, but we can get that as well. We can get that as well from where are we? Just got Windows opening over here. Put that back there. We can get the same here with using Chrome or Firefox for free. But anyway, it's there. It's built into the one window. It's got a nice things in here, like you can do commands. We can do apply source formatting, so it'll do all this format stuff which HTML tidy does for free, but it also will do that tidying up as well, which would be nice, I suppose. If I just click on style sheet, will it let me go to style sheet? It's running an awful lot of windows somewhere. Here we are, bunch of style sheets in here. I've messed up the layout here. If I was to do commands and formatting, so that's a nice extra thing that Notepad++ won't. I'm not aware of a plugin. Somebody may have written a plugin for it, but Notepad++ just neat. You won't do that. Okay, so that's a nice plus for it's got something up here. If I go back over to a web page, got something up here, so when you click on various divs over here, it will tell you what styling you've got on those particular divs. Let me just scroll down a little bit here, and if I click onto one of these, you can see it's changing here. It tells you what your style sheet's actually doing. It's saying text align left and float left. Well, we've got exactly the same in if you look in here in Google, in Chrome and in Firefox. I've got the same feature. If I go to index.html and if I click on a particular thing, what I can do is right click and inspect element. We do exactly the same thing down here, and that does exactly the same thing. It shows you the styles that are involved, so that's already built in, so I'm not sure that's a particularly novel way of doing things. But anyway, it's there and it's all in the one window, and it appears to have a lot of other buttons. What about things like insert? That might be handy. Does it give us some commands here? Insert a tag. Well, okay, it's give us the tags there, but I suppose what we'd like to know is what those tags do. I would have thought it might produce a little help menu or something like that. Well, we can get that from W3C Schools if we want to see what these tags here. So, well, okay, they're all listed in one particular place, but I'm not sure that's really adding that much extra. One of the things that is nice in Notepad is the ability that when you click on a particular tag, you can see where the other tag is. So if I click on this particular div here, where are we? This div here, I can see that's the end, that's the beginning and end of it. If I click on this div here, I can see that beginning, the beginning and end of that. So that's a handy little feature. Let's have a little look and see if Dreamweaver does that. Well, when I click on a div in Dreamweaver, it doesn't do that. And I had to go Google this to just check I wasn't missing a setting, but it doesn't actually feature it. Dreamweaver doesn't have that, so that's one for Notepad. So there's pros and cons between the two. So you can have a little play with this, and certainly I think you should fire up Dreamweaver and open your website in it just so you can have a play and see what sort of things it offers. Now that you are seasoned web designers, you'll have a lot more of a feel for the sort of things that you would expect to see. I suppose the final thing is going to come down to price between these. As I say, this setup here, or using this little collection of tools, they are all free. Let's have a look at Dreamweaver and see what sort of money we're expecting for Dreamweaver. And here is Dreamweaver CS6. Just close down list so you can see what's going on. Dreamweaver CS6 is 410 quid at the moment. Get it a little bit cheaper, 350 quid from somewhere else. And if you are a teacher or a student, they very, very kindly do you a cheaper deal, which I think is about 106 quid. So you pay your money and take your choice between the two. Hope that helps.